A Quad City theater company that lost everything in last year's downtown Davenport building collapse is proving the show must go on. The Mockingbird on Main was on the main floor of the building. You can see here what it used to look like and what it looked like right after the collapse. Terrible. Now Mockingbird is flying again in a new location, performing a show with a similar name. James Driscoll and Renaud Heyman are actors in this weekend's production of To Kill a Mockingbird. James and Renaud, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Absolutely. James, it has been a wild ride for the theater company over the past year. What's it like preparing for this after so much has happened? You mentioned you guys had a show, a production pretty soon after the building collapse. You guys kind of scrambled, at least the company kind of scrambled to at least put that show out there. But this has really been one that you've been preparing for, all the while knowing that you can't go back to that space.
True. When the building collapsed, they were scheduled to do Glass Menagerie.
Right.
And thanks to the kindness of Black Hawk College, lent them space, they were able to put that production on last summer. But it's been difficult for the Mockingbird on Main to find new space in the intervening year. So thanks to Laura Adams and the Black Box Theater, we were able to put on this production of To Kill a Mockingbird in 2 days.
Yeah, well, I know, that's so incredible. It is coming up so fast. Renaud, you guys are both, you've been acting for many, many years in this community.
Yes.
So what's it like to see the support, or what support have you seen come from this community in these months since this happened?
Oh, it's been a lot of support, from the people, from the fans, and we just welcome it. I've done productions at Playcrafters and Richmond Hill, and they just really come out and really support us in our productions.
Yeah, absolutely. Supporters like Black Box that that is allowing you guys and hosting you guys. So it's very exciting. It is coming up this Thursday, so just a couple of days from right now. Very exciting. So for those who don't know, Renaud, kind of talk about To Kill a Mockingbird. I know I read the book growing up, but give us the storyline.
Well, it's 1935 in Alabama, and black man is accused of a crime, and just all the the things that go along with the South, and everything, and the whole South genre that that he's guilty before even before the trial, because
Yeah, kind of a gut-wrenching depiction of really the way things were.
Yes, unfortunately, that's all too common, but like you said, that's just the way things were back then.
Yeah. James, you play Atticus Finch, a classic character. So describe for us what has been really challenging about that, but also what you love the most about playing this character.
I'll deal with the last question first, because to play an iconic character from a classic of American literature is something most actors jump at the chance to do.
Yeah.
And so it's just been a great production run. The cast is fantastic. The directors are wonderful. The set is stupendous.
Great.
Come out and see it.
That's awesome.
But you worry when you're doing an iconic role like this. People are going to have seen the movie or read the book, and they're going to come in with some preconceptions, and obviously I'm not Gregory Peck,
right?
And so they aren't going to see Gregory Peck on stage in 2 days.
But that's why we love theater. We love to see actors, artists' interpretations of these characters that we've grown to know and love. I think that's really kind of the best part of it. So Renaud, talk about who you play and how that's been for you.
I play in Reverend Sykes, who's kind of like, I guess, the older guy in the town, and he kind of guides, the other blacks on what to do, how to do. I did this production over 20 years ago.
Wow.
At Richmond Hill, and I played a different part. I played Tom Robinson, the one that was accused. And, fortunately, they asked me to be in this, which was great. And but I couldn't play Tom Robinson because I was too old. But stepped in there, and I'm working with some great actors, some young actors that are just very energetic, and working with this guy here too, who's just phenomenal.
Thank you.
I mean, he brings a new twist to it, and his monologue towards the end, it just has everybody captivated.
Yeah.
So.
That's fabulous. I mean, I'm convinced. I would love to go see it. This is a really big deal for you guys, and I know the community will show its support. Again, get your tickets for this. You want to go to blackboxtheater.com. That's where the performances are now, which we mentioned at the beginning of this segment. It is located in downtown Moline. And of course, if you would like to learn more about Mockingbird on Main, the website is themockingbird.onmain.com. You also want to check out their social media pages, of course, and show your support. James and Renaud, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for